Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The ecosystem commonly described as the Muslim Brotherhood draws its strength from institutional failure. Whenever and wherever governance collapses, movements across this ideological landscape, some political, some social service-oriented, and some violent, step into the void. Hamas presents the most lethal manifestation of that reality. A brotherhood branch whose ideological lineage fused with militancy, culminating in the barbaric attacks of October 7th and the ongoing threat to Israel and regional stability. That pattern demands Congress take the threat seriously and confront the networks that enable violent extremism. The text before us situates its authorities in established intelligence findings, incorporates the clear record on Hamas, and directs annual reporting that forces the executive to document which entities threaten U.S. interest and why. Those mechanisms matter. They create visibility into chapters that provide financial, logistical, and political support to violence, and they keep Congress in the loop through mandatory designation reviews and visa ineligibility determinations tied to hostage taking. This approach reflects a tightening of the scope compared with earlier drafts and anchors the bill in conduct that meets our statutory thresholds. The larger context for this vote is the state of the executive branch. Over the past year, the Trump administration has dismantled or undermined the very institutions that buttress our counterterrorism work, freezing foreign assistance, hollowing out USAID, pressuring independent agencies, and treating civil service expertise as expendable. These actions damage the capabilities and capacity needed to distinguish between violent extremism and political activity, and they show an alarming disregard for the institutional restraint these authorities require. Congress must respond by sharpening oversight and by writing statutes that limit discretion and expand transparency rather than simply offering blank checks. This bill is not perfect. I support the bill because it has guardrails. The responsibility it creates for the executive are coupled with recurring congressional review, clear statutory definitions, and reporting standards that prevent sweeping, undifferentiated application of terrorism authorities to political actors or civil society groups operating lawfully within partner states. The bill's architecture reflects an understanding that weakening institutions is what empowers extremist movements, while strengthening evidence-driven governance is what constrains them. Moving this legislation affirms that principle and ensures Congress, not an inconsistent executive or one with personal conflicts, remains the arbiter of how terrorism designations are used in America's name. I yield back.